Time now for our Sunday specials. Taking care of one visually impaired person is not a very easy job. But what happens when nature decides to give you four children, all of them blind from birth? Senior correspondent Ivy Kano is our guide in this next report. She captured the story of the Odion 4.
After weeks and months of planning, we eventually arrived Uromi in Edo State. Tucked somewhere in the city is a family of 6 with 4 blind children. For over a year, I've made effort to get these children aged between 23 and 11. So it was a mixture of anxiety and excitement for me. On arrival at their home located at number 21 Forest Guard Street, we were welcomed by this couple. Walking into the room and a parlor home brought us face to face with the stark reality of a home in need. The couple has 6 children, but 4 out of them were born blind. After introductions, it was time to get to reason why we came from Lagos. Since space was going to be a problem, we headed for a space within the compound. The freedom of mind reflecting in their unaided movement in the compound contradicts their condition. We were told that having lived in this house for over 23 years, navigating their way around the public compound where they share with other families was not a daunting task. This Mishak demonstrated for us. The first daughter, Grace, does much more for the family.
See all these clothes here, the one that wash it.
Wow.
It's not by joke. The one that wash all these clothes today. Not only today, I be taking, even this morning when I want to go, I say, he was asking me that day, which work clothes that you want to go now, which clothes will I bring now, so that you will clear everything before you go.
Then we sat down with the couple to hear firsthand the story that started when they had their first child, Grace. Their mother, whose only source of livelihood is this fetching and selling firewood, said after putting to bed at different years to the fore, her world fell apart as she and her husband practically stopped living.
I born her for hospital, Nikoho Hospital. As you know, say if a person newly born, you go like 14 days or so. The pikin go to see light. They watch her. If I do her like this, they see. They tell Papa, see this child. If he let it come, they turn the eye. The third one, that's what I still see her. Okay. They complain, go many church, go hospital. If you see me, you go say I be crazy person. Now let me. I go back one, carry the other one, put for wheelbarrow, go farm.
We wanted to know what efforts have been made medically for the Odion 4.
They asked us that we go and pray. So they did not see sickness in my children's eyes.
However, in April 2017, a good Samaritan who said he would rather we described him as a humanist came in contact with the Odions.
I did a post on Facebook on my birthday of 2017 where I did some humanitarian service in Benin, and she saw the post and was really like, since this guy is from Uromi, there are 4 blind children in Uromi that she should just meet. And that was how she connected me with them. I came to Uromi to see them. Prior to fixing them in school, we were made to go through some series of medical tests for them, medical procedures, the Mantos test, the MRIs, the series of blood tests and all of that. So it was in that process we knew that the only boy among them is a sufferer of acute seizure disorder, and the other ones are okay, except for their impaired sight or something.
Married with 2 children, he says the venture is becoming too expensive for him.
Because they are leaving Uromi to Lagos, logistics is a major factor, transportation, back and forth like that when they are on vacations and some holidays. And I think how I've been raising funds for this project is virtually through my post on Facebook, and my partner Laos Alatunde in Lagos, a very wonderful guy, was also able to use his connection with his boss to, bring in helpers.
Before leaving after day one, my new friend said they had a surprise for us.
I will leave you safe for one, and hope, in and hope prepare for me. I will be there, be all my Savior faith. In and hope prepare for me.
I wanted to know what they would love to become in future.
I want to go to school and become a singer.
I want to go to school and become an accountant.
Since the four will be resuming school in Lagos, we were back the next day. Goodbyes are usually difficult, and theirs wasn't any different. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Uromi.